know what this hose goes to?
I don't know.
Okay, so this is a pass-through that goes to the actual heater switch that runs your heater in the front. This is an extra line that actually runs to a separate heater in the rear, completely independent. On the limited editions, they had an option for that, and well, that was fully loaded. Actually runs an entire different heater cord in the back. Did you know that?
No.
Do you care to know that? Good afternoon, guys, and welcome to another episode of Bubba's Garage. I hope you guys are having a fabulous day. Guys, things are changing up a little bit today. We're not going to spend time in the garage. We're actually going to spend time out in the backyard, in the sun, in the heat in Texas. But if you don't like heat, you're probably not going to live in Texas. And honestly, if you do, you probably should move. But honestly, today we are going to spend some time on Project Runway. It's been a really, really long time, and we've been wanting to get to this for the past few months. We had hoped to do a lot of stuff in the winter, but we just didn't get the opportunity. So today, Shelby is replacing the radiator on her 1997 Toyota 4Runner Limited. Hey guys, that thing has a locker. I'm not sure if you guys saw that whole video where we did the whole joke thing with Shelby. I think she's gonna like it.
Oh, I think she's gonna love it.
You think so?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, good, good. I mean, honestly, it's fully loaded.
It's fully loaded.
It's got power windows and locks.
Yeah.
It's got air conditioning, I think. I don't know. We didn't test that. I don't know. Maybe. Definitely check. I'll leave a link there in the eye in the sky. That is Shelby's project right here in Bubba's Garage. No, it's not a Jeep. I'm highly disappointed. I really am. But that's what she wanted. She cried about it and everything. She was like, you know, throwing a fit like a 2-year-old. I mean,
I'm pretty sure that was you.
Honestly, that was true if I don't get the Jeep that I want. And I actually got the Jeep that I want. So, moving on, we have Project Runway. Today, we're going to replace the radiator. What we need to do is open this valve right here and let all the fluid come out.
This one?
Yep. Ooh, ooh, ah!
Ah! Oh. Yeah, you might want to get back.
Go ahead and disconnect this, and we need to disconnect that. You doing okay?
Yeah.
You sure?
Yeah.
Your face looks a little red. Are you sure?
Yeah.
Okay. So you see the 2 bolts down there? These 2? We're going to take those off because we've got to take this strut off the front. So we're going to start with this one. I got to do the one on the bottom. Daggum bolts at the bottom of the radiator, they're a booger bear, and the plastic supports that go around it, they rusted out. The supports rusted out. We need to check to find out if we can replace these or if we're going to repair them. So I had to cut all of this up pretty rough just to get it out. All right guys, we got the radiator out. It was not that bad. Shelby did 90% of the work, and honestly, she got a little greasy there a time or two, which is really surprising. I'm honestly kind of proud of you.
Ran up my arm.
Yeah, and what was that? That was transmission fluid.
Yep.
You know, when you take the 2 bolts off the radiator at the bottom, then you got your it dumped all over. It dumped all over. So honestly, you know, Bobby wasn't a part of the video. She's there behind you. And the fact of the matter is she was doing some research. The radiator supports on the left and the right hand side are pretty gunked up. They're rusted up pretty well. So she was trying to check and see if we can get new radiator supports for that. But also, we ran into a problem with our shroud. And I'm sure that you guys have seen this before. You know, your clips that go onto the radiator supports themselves, they broke off. Now, we were trying to decide if we're gonna like put some Gorilla Glue, put a washer on there, and just move on, or if we're gonna replace it. This is Project Runway. So we're just gonna replace the whole shroud.
Yeah.
We're just gonna buy another one.
Yeah.
And side note, real quick, let me show you. Let me show you this. Bobby spends like an hour doing the research on the whole supports, and the new radiator comes with those. So we don't have to worry about replacing those whatsoever. Don't have to worry about refinishing them. We'll just get a new radiator. So that's going to work out in our favor. It's going to save a lot of time, a lot of heartache, a lot of money, not money, time. There's no money in this because we would have to strip these completely down, and that's all you.
Oh, true.
That's all that you would have to do that. So
Okay.
yeah, so we're not going to do that. The new radiator comes with that, and honestly, we got to give Grandpa a big, huge thanks for that.
Yep.
Because honestly, Grandpa is who bought the radiator for Shelby for Christmas, and I know. Here it is, August, and we're just not getting to it. And well, we've been really busy, but we're going to knock this out now. But we can't install the new radiator because we got to wait on the new shroud. So we're going to stop on that. But we have two new components. One is a heater valve, and another one is a T fitter for the hitting. It's a T. It's a T. It's literally a T. We're going to install both of these right now. Actually, the thing is it was leaking, and that one was busted. So we're going to go ahead and replace those right now. Out here on Bubba's Garage. Ready?
Yeah.
Let's go. All right, guys, what we actually have is this is the control that sits up here that actually is for your heater. When you pull the heater switch, it would pull this valve, and this valve would allow hot water or water to roll through. Honestly, it's broke. I mean, completely broke. So we got a new one. We're going to replace that, and we're going to put a new T right here on these hoses here. So we got to remove all of this, clean this up, hook it up, and then right here is the actual wire that actually goes on that valve. All right, guys, we gained a little bit of progress.
Yeah.
Not a lot.
But
Not a lot.
we ran into a hiccup.
Yep.
This part's too small.
Yeah.
This part.
This part is too big.
No?
That's the right size. This one is the wrong size.
Oh.
So the new one is too big. We need another T that is actually that small. So yeah, we're gonna have to do that. And honestly, the hoses that line all that stuff up with the T, we're probably gonna have to replace because they're not long enough. And the only reason we have to have that is, you know what this hose goes to?
I don't know.
Okay, so this is a pass-through that goes to the actual heater switch that runs your heater in the front. This is an extra line that actually runs to a separate heater in the rear, completely independent. On the limited editions, they had an option for that, and well, that was fully loaded. Did you know that?
No,
Do you care to know that?
I might.
Only when the back seat passengers are freezing their butt off and you're nice and toasty. So honestly, guys, we didn't really get that far. We were able to replace the valve for the front. That is in place. It's not completely hooked up. We're going to have to replace the T-harness. So right here on Bubba's Garage, no project goes as planned 99.9% of the time. And honestly, these little things were booger bears.
Yeah.
Pulling these little weird, I don't even know what you call them. I mean, twisty ties.
Clips.
Yeah, they're
Some
terrible.
kind of clip.
Yeah, we're not going to be putting these things back in,
No.
that's for sure. So, guys, honestly, we didn't get that very far whatsoever. We got a couple of parts that we're going to have to order. We got the shroud. We're going to see if we can't figure out one of these. Honestly, might have to pick this up locally. Boy, look at that arm. Put your arm back up here. No, lift it straight up. Look. Yeah, she's been working a little bit. Honestly, she's been cleaning up every 5 minutes. But that's where we're at today. So we're going to wrap up this video, guys. If you like this video, do me a favor. Give us a huge thumbs up. If you really like this video and you want to stick around to find out what happens next right here on Bubba's Garage, please subscribe.
And you know you do.
And until next time, we'll see you on the flip side. Good night, everybody.
Good night.